Hey y'all, I'm gonna be reacting to Digimon 2020 episode 25. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website and I'll be sending a reaction. And 1-0 and go! I'm really pumped up after the amazing episode 24. They were really. Oh, I mean, I guess I could see why they'd be recapping. And this is good for viewers too, because at least for the ones that don't have a crush on the night after the production break, guess it fits in pretty well. Gotta admit though, that scene where you see Warbrain, oh man, that was just one of the most coolest sequences in the whole series. Dang, Destiny needs to get on some breaks though, because I feel like they're worked to the bone with all the stuff they've been doing. True. Oh snap. Oh, that did a little bit. Oh, but I wonder what's their escape route going to be, unless there's going to be some kind of like Digimon that can just warp them out of that location. And it's a shame they don't have a Gomamon right there to swim through the waterways, considering that those abilities could be either useful, either him or even Piyamon would be useful in this scenario. I don't know what's. Holy. I always love this series so far. We always get the huge ramifications of every action that's occurring in the digital world. Because it makes the battles that Taichi and the others go through feel a lot more important. Oh. And the thing is, it could cause some. Yeah, it could cause a war. Yeah, he's right. Oh, this is looking cute the way he just corrects her. Hmm. Sure, because now after we see nations going at it, if they collide with each other, I can see where he's coming from there. Kind of like the animation where the falling down actually looks pretty good. I'm supposed not scared that they're falling though from that distance. I'd be absolutely shocked out of my mind. I mean, I guess you could argue that their Digimon can just Digivolve and help them out. Doesn't look like they're flying though. It looks more like they're sinking. I mean, oh, okay, okay. Now it looks like they're flying from that angle. Well, if they don't do anything, they're gonna. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, oh no 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 no. Aw. already you see Yamato being overprotective over Patamon. That's cute. I like the costume now. Yeah. I mean, if I were Yamato, I'd be kind of a little bit scared too. After what I witnessed. I don't think you don't have to battle that gigantic ass Digimon. Cause that thing don't look like no joke. Kinda wish I had someone to translate what it was saying. Well, no, maybe Patamon actually knows what it's saying. So that's pretty much all of them. I just hope this time, though, if we actually do see Tentamon and the rest of the group do something, it's actually something relatively interesting. Because honestly, it's probably amounts of the Digimon, though. Whoa! You already got sexy sister then. That's a shocker. Yeah, okay. If the Kori's actually gonna do something, maybe that'll actually make me give a shit about what Kosher and the others are doing. Because right now, I only care about what Sakura, Yamato, and Tachi are doing. But hell, if the Kori actually does something, that's different. I hope for their sake, those Digimon knows. Okay, what else gonna do towards all the Ariomon? Is it gonna just try to blow it up or take control of it? No. I actually like the nice perspective shot just to see how large that Digimon actually is. Oh, Sam's going after him now. I'm just glad it doesn't seem like they're aiming for them directly. How much is held to the title? I mean, I can't blame after all the work that Agumon did in the previous episode. He deserves a breather, although unfortunately, they're not going to give a shit whether they're actually rested or not. Oh, man. I mean, I can understand what Yamato is saying, but I'd be kind of impressed too if I was Taichi. I mean, I'd probably react the same way. Jeez, you know, at this rate, I would not be surprised if they're afraid of hype when all is said and done. Yo, Leon, yes! About darn time. I mean, the best thing they should probably do is just retreat and regroup. I mean, they're all drained. So, and that's the best course of that. I mean, they're not going to be able to save all the Rayomon. I mean, that is way too many Digimon for them to contend with. Well, how are they going to help it? Well, I don't know, maybe it was working under Digimon against its own free will. Oh. Maybe it wasn't working of its own free will, though. And that explains it. And that explains why it has such, like, rough pictures on its eyes. It's gonna die. How are they? I mean, yeah, I guess that is reasonable, and it's not like Elidariumon was being evil of its own free will. Yo! I mean, perfect. No way Yamato can say no. He looked like a dick if he said, you can tell just a slight hesitation. He's like saying, yeah, but it was a pain. Yeah. What his face looks funny. He's probably thinking, oh, son of a bitch. He's probably thinking that, Yamato, you just enabled my little brother to do something absolutely batshit crazy. That's the type of face that Yamato was making. Huh. Makes me wonder how she actually ended up, encountering Taichi's friends, though. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, this is like a new track, I think. Sounds good, though. He's probably thinking, what are they all crazily looking at? That's probably what Hikari's wondering right now. Probably thinking, what's got them so serious? But how are we gonna take out all the Digimon that are run out of the Ariamon, though? Yeah, I mean, better rough than nothing. I know it's cool to see him like that. Darn! I mean, thankfully the Lemon, he isn't that type of level, so any type of hit that he does against Elidariumon is probably not going to cause that much damage. Oh. Da, da, da. Oh, it's so cute! There he's going to attack. Oh. Man, it's been years since I've seen that attack. It was so fucking cute in the original. It's adorable here, too. Even though, of course, the concept is absolutely serious, I can't help but just marvel at that attack. I'm pretty sure that Elidariumon would be rather in their depth if he was successfully helped out, though. Hey, those are kind of cute, though. Now they have a close up, and they have cute little eyes. Let's hope. I don't want to see another Lemon. No, please don't die, Lemon. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Leave me the Lemon that lives, damn it! Leave! Alright, so. No. Oh! I always get scared. Am I like the only one that feels scared whenever I see like those Digimon go towards Leomon? So this is actually my favorite track, one of my favorite tracks in the series. Only behind Extreme Fight, the Extreme Fight track. This is up there. Jeez! I mean, I don't see them doing much unless either Patamon Digivolves or Littlemon has like some kind of trump card they can utilize. Because it's not looking good. Oh. Damn, they're actually ready to me! Oh! Yo, this alpha is fucked! Just the way they're just charging towards these Digimon, that is just badass. And I just the way they shadow in unison. Although, going by how much it's drained, I'm going to assume they can only go into champion forms right now. I don't think we're going to be seeing the ultimate forms this episode. Oh, hell yeah. I want all this beautiful, scaly glory. Just something about that form never gets old for me. Now it's his turn. I just wonder when he's going to get that extra evolution that Metal Green One had in the previous episode, though. I wonder when it's going to be Gobblemon's turn, because he's actually one of my favorites too in the series. And normally I can... Oh. And it should be relatively easy too with his flame attack. They're gonna be easily combustible. Or that too. Hell yeah. Oh hell, okay, I'm not liking the looks of that with it sticking still on the Alderamon's bottom side. Regardless, I actually like how this is a creative way of them actually taking out the Digimon. Where their attacks don't harm them, but they actually help in moving them into a different spot so they can reduce the damage that Alderamon's actually going to receive. It's actually pretty cool. Talk about cleaning cells. I don't know so bad for Elderimon. Oh man, all this shit just going down like the fucking war. Well, I'd say a mini war. Okay, I was kind of getting worried because I was like, are they gonna actually blow up in the bottom side of his body? But no, they're just popping like balloons. All right, good, good. I wonder what it said. It probably said "fuck my life." Honestly, he deserves a full buffet for all the stuff he did. Ah, that was a cute little high five there. just straight up ignoring Akari there. She's just there. I mean, it's so fucking cute though. Now, was this episode as epic as the previous episode? No, but you know what? It didn't have to be. It was a nice transition. So if I were to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 7.25 out of 10. Just out of entertainment melody, because it's still above average. And let me explain why I felt this episode was above average. For one, I actually love just the fact that from a story standpoint, even though yes, you could argue it didn't make much plot progression, at the very least, you're having like outside military forces, like the military forces in America and Iran, potentially warring with each other if an accident occurs. So I like that we're seeing further consequences between the digital world and the actual world, where if the heroes don't do a great enough job, there's going to be mass chaos. The encyclopedia. I'm just going to talk over the encyclopedia, then I'll just talk about the PD once it shows up. And another thing I really like about this episode too, aside from also... Oh, wait! Oh, never mind. I thought I was going to show off some new stuff. Alright, now it's almost here. Oh yeah, that's definitely against his element. I like how they're not even being subtle about the whole ultimate pitch thing. I have a feeling that, at least in this specific episode, they're going to be utilizing the ultimate forms. But damn, is it just me, or did Digimon 2020 turn from being Digimon 2020 to the Taichi and Yamato show? Because, honestly, the series, there are times where I completely forget Koshiro, Mimi, and the others, they just exist, you know? When you have moments like this, it's like they're just there. Which, nothing wrong with that for now, because I'm going to assume they're going to give development to the other characters in due time, so I'm going to just have to be a little bit patient, that's all. But, in saying that though, there's actually currently one of the weaknesses of the series though. Because you have Taichi and Yamato that are good characters, but the problem with that is, even though they're good characters, everyone else kind of gets neglected. But in saying that, there's not much they can do at that point unless they focus lots of cool episodes for the others, and that's just not going to happen. Considering that Taichi and Yamato are the main two, sadly the ones are going to be ignored. So that was my flaw, because every single time they backed away from Yamato and Taichi, I'm like, please go back to that Yamato and Taichi. But, in saying that though, at the very least in this episode, it looks like they're going to be potentially utilizing Akari for something. So for that, I'll give it credit. Now, as for other things about this episode that I also thought it did well, I actually like how they acknowledged the whole plot point of Doraemon, because they could have just as easily ignored it, and it would have been bad. But seeing them actually want to help out Doraemon, and also acknowledging the fortress-like Digimon they were encountering just a few episodes ago is actually nice. It makes the world of Digimon feel much more vibrant, and I even love how they actually utilize Leomon again. Even though, yes, of course, Leomon, he kind of is a plot device at this point, because he only showed up to help Taichi and Yamato and Takuru, which is pretty much just advancing the plot. But hey, I like his character design. I dig his voice actor's voice. So you know what? Any moment involving him is a welcome addition. So that's when it comes to that portion of this episode. It was actually pretty enjoyable, and I even love the way they creatively took on the Digimon. And saying that though, at least that's some nice things from a character standpoint. I love the way you have Taichi and Yamato actually high-five each other. They're having a nice sense of camaraderie. You can now tell Taichi's bonding with Takuru because Taichi was all gung-ho about helping out Doraemon. And you see more of Patamon himself in this because he also wanted to help out Doraemon too. And you saw his intelligence when he was able to understand what it was saying. There were multiple moments of really great characterization during the episode. And that's why I felt it did well from a story standpoint, save for, of course, the weaker portions involving the B team. As for other elements, animation and art, they got the job done. While it wasn't as Sakuga feast like episode 24, thought it pretty much did well for itself, so I ain't gonna complain there. And then on top of that, it was cool to finally get to see our cute little Panemon kick some ass. And for that, I ain't gonna complain one bit. If anything, that was just immensely satisfying. Now, as for other elements about this episode, artwork was on model for the most part, so I'll give it credit for that. And another thing I also gotta appreciate too, the music was pretty well placed, and that's why I felt if I were to break this on a scale of 1 to 10, it gets a 7.25 out of 10, which is just a bit above average. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on Digimon 2020 episode 25. I would love to hear your thoughts and how I feel about my reaction in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe if you do not want to miss my reaction to episode 26, because I'm definitely going to be reacting to that. And I hope y'all have a great, safe, fun, and fantastic day, everyone. And thank y'all so much for watching my video. Bye-bye.